Hello, so this is Halo Zoo back in Zoo Tycoon 2, and today I'm actually going to be doing a sort of project that is basically going to be a test control run for a challenge I want to do with my buddies, and the idea is they're going to create a zoo as best they can, meeting a few requirements I am actually going to set out for them. I'm just going to use the city zoo large here. The basic idea of the challenge is to build a zoo that has meets a few criteria I've set out. There's a few specific animals they have to do. Also, I'm going to say now that the challenge is specifically on large map, just because I don't want them having to worry about choosing a small map and then not having the room to do what they need to, because there's 10 different animals they need. I believe that's 10, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 12, actually. So they'll need 12 animal species to successfully complete this challenge. I am going to get rid of this OCD nightmare that is this map's default path structure. Yeah, so I'm just going to delete this real quick because I don't need it. This is in free play mode, of course, because I don't think they could do it in challenge mode. That would just be too much and a little mean, if anything. Just gonna get these out of my way now. I do have an outline, so I can set over here. I'm actually going to get started on my first exhibit. Let's go over here. Alpine. So one of the animals is actually the Ethiopian red wolf. This is one of the required animals. Jungle or... No, I use that in my options. I'll go with jungle. Where I can. So I'm just going to build a decently large area for Ethiopian red wolves. We're going to flatten it here. That should be better, and then we're gonna smooth the heck out of this. So, I'm actually using Ethiopian red wolves. This is one of the required animals that they'll have to use, so... I may as well follow suit and do them. Normally this would not be the first thing I do, but this is sort of a unique version. I'm kind of happy with this. We're gonna... phrases that I do here. I don't know how I did that. Create a little staff area over here. Where is this? Are they in here? This? Yeah. I tended to do something back this. I believe you can actually change this. No. I thought you could change that. Oh yeah, you can change the path underneath though. Let's go with the stone path for staff areas. This is just an aesthetic thing that I'm doing. Actually gonna do this. Get jungle path. I actually want to. I cannot move that. So it's going to be a 3x3 over here. So I'm just setting up a path for the area around the Ethiopian red wolves. A part of the reason I want to do this is just because I like them a lot and I think they're cool, but also because I want to make sure they have to do an alpine exhibit, because this is one of the things that can be a little more interesting and difficult because you have to have the mountain stuff in the exhibit as well, so place that there, path. Yeah, that looks pretty good. There we go. There's a little staff area away from the rest of the zoo, and right across is going to be where this is. I'm just going to put a compost building right here. And just dirt path right here, just so it looks nice. There we go. Well, that one too. That looks nice. I'm gonna put something here. Okay, I gotta put something here. Miscellaneous. Oh, let's just go for all. And jungle statue. No. Too big. Kind of like the rhino statue, maybe. Oh wait, I didn't put flower bed there. Maybe. They were Dzuy decorations. Oh, that's a big one. No, that doesn't fit. Oh, that small bed, chips. Oh, that's a big one. That's huge. I think I like that one the best. Yeah. Just a nice little bit of decoration there. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Alpine. Oh yeah, I'll put the gate soon. I'm actually gonna make a viewing area right here. And I'm actually going to convert this into... Oh, no. And then here... Oh, okay, there's the jungle. There's the jungle. And inches are right here. All right, and so I need something to put right here. Yeah. Do that. Rotate. Yeah, I like that. Looks surprisingly well. Yeah, I like it. It's not half bad. Well, except maybe fact. No, never mind. I feel like I need. If I expand it out more, maybe. Then this. And exactly where I wanted it. do? Nah. We can do. Ow. There. And then put donation there. Trash can there. Handle it back. Alright, I'm gonna hire the 4 freebie zookeepers. And then hire you to be here. And now let's get to this. So I'm gonna use the grass and rock. And not gonna autoplay stuff just because I don't really care to do that. Let's get this all painted out. And let's put a shelter all the way back here. I'm actually gonna use a cave. A small rock cave. Well. Oh, no, that's not right. There we go. Smooth the terrain out a little more. Yeah, this looks about right. Yeah, I think this actually looks relatively nice. So, maybe... Alright, that I think is nicer. Now then I'm gonna place. I'm gonna go with 4 of each. Well, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 plus 12. 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe this is the ground cover. I'm gonna use Larkspur for under the trees. You know what? I do not like the look of that cave. I'm gonna make it straight. In front of it. As good as I'm getting smoothness wise. Okay. Let's get back to putting Larkspur everywhere. Ooh, actually, first I should also put this as a little toy for them. Your grass around it. And then they're gonna need some food. So some meats, water, and then some fish up over here. And put speargrass under it. The reason I want to cover the entire area and why I'm doing this is just because I think personally it looks nicer. It just adds a lot of life and vibrancy to the area. And for some biomes especially, you can really wrong place. Bring an entire area to life. Just by adding some foliage, you know? This does look kind of choppy, sadly, with all the trees, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm happy with it. And that's what matters. So, I don't know when I'll get everyone through this challenge. It may be the next time we get together. It may not be. I personally have no idea. As I've mentioned before, me and my friends are sort of spread out a bit, so I don't know when we'd be able to do this challenge, but we may even see Michael do his attempt and then have it be a while before we actually get Brian and Dzuy in on it too, but I'll just have to see. I think that's all the trees. I think it's time for the fun part of covering everything else and then having to redo the ground. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought I was spreading rocks for a bit. Theoretically, I could put the plants down first, but I just did it this way. Not entirely thinking about it, but yeah, I can't put stuff there. Also, I could maybe personally paint the terrain, and maybe it would look a bit better, but I am personally happy with this, with how it's turning out. And that's another step I'd have to do that, not entirely worth it. Especially since that's just a lot of time wasted trying to make it look as good as possible when it looks good enough as it is. So I'm not gonna mess with it. So yeah. First. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm sorry if my commentary falls off a bit. I'm sort of focusing, and if you can't tell, I am somewhat new to this. Now, I have done other videos in the past, but those are somewhat different because I'm not doing this solo, but, I mean, those were fun days, and hopefully I can one day go back to Trouble in Terrorist Town and do it with my friends. I think that would be a lot of fun. Get a mod list like the Yogscast had, and just watch the chaos ensue as we play Trouble in Terrorist Town. I think that would be fun. Also, I may be getting Planet Zoo, though, given my laptop is currently giving me, by the looks, 10 or 11 FPS playing this game. Yeah, this is... Ooh, it's chugging along. But, there's a lot of blue mail playing. I do hope to get it, and I hope it can live up to being a successor to this game, because this is by far the best zoo builder out there currently. I don't even think it's close at this point. Whatever is the next best, pretty sure it's not even close to this. I think it's Wildlife Park, one of them. I haven't played any in a while. I played 2, but it's cool and all, but I just prefer this, and it's less truly hardcore theme and feel that sort of just makes it feel more fun and lighthearted. It's not like, oh, you gotta meet your animals' every needs. You gotta meet very specific requirements for your plant life and ground cover. I mean, it goes without saying, I am personally not a fan of that in Wildlife Park 2, where it's like you have to have very specific ground cover, and you have to meet the needs of plants, which I feel kind of takes away from it. It's supposed to be about animals, not plants, but I can appreciate the attention to detail in Wildlife Park 2. It's just, I kind of want to make what I want to make, which is what I actually like about this one is there is no ground cover requirement. Save you have to use the right biome, of course, but which does have its own flaw of there's not. It's in some ways more limited, but I also like how you don't have to have specific plants for an animal, because that was one of my biggest pet peeves in Dzuy Tycoon 1, is you have to meet very specific requirements with what type of ground you have, which sort of limits your creativity and the ability to make the exhibit actually look good. And also, you had to have specific plants, which, once again, I kind of like the idea of using the plants I want in the number I want, and yeah, it's just ruined in Dzuy Tycoon 1. But I think I'm finally ready to do this. I don't place rocks because I, to be honest, don't really care about adding rocks that much. I believe you'd have 4+, so just gonna brush them for the zookeeper. Yeah. I may give them another water bowl, because they have 2 food bowls. Alright, let's connect this up. Add to the plaza, then. Alright, let's make a little plaza area. That goes 2x2 round. I'm actually gonna make this the jungle path. Alright, let's change this up. So I believe there is supposed to be 2 guest plazas in this. Let's actually do... the future... okay. Oh wait, no, I want the jungle. Jungle burgers. Jungle soda. Water. A ice cream. Popcorn. Pretzel. And I guess cotton candy. And then a restroom by the drink, closer to the drink for obvious reasons, and then an ATM there, and there, and then we put guess maybe that actually. Get rid of those right there. And then there. There. Boom. There we go. I hope they're enough. I may change the fence, but yeah, this looks nice. So I have 2 different gift carts. Oh, it just dropped. That's FPS dropping. Yeah, this is quite nice. I'm gonna donation deal right here. Like that. And then the other one will be right here. That way there's more than one area you can view them from. And I believe that's the Ethiopian Red Wolves done. Now then, where do I want to put my Bluebucks and Bongos? I want something here. if I just did a massive Bluebuck exhibit right here? I just want that. Or there's something else I want to do for that instead. I might just do a marine animal. Which do I want to do? This is a question. Could do a reef shark, I guess. And I'll put that somewhere else. I guess I could put the Fennec foxes here. That'd be something. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, gonna do that. So this isn't a viewing area for them, but all this is entrance is right there. Put a viewing area right here. All right. There we go. I should also add to the path here, thinking about it. There we go. Now then, there we go. Yep. What the crazes is with that? I don't know what I'm doing with my mouse to make that happen, but it just is. wanted it. That's where I wanted it. Yeah. I guess I'll put a donation station here as well. Not sure if there's gonna be many people, but I might put something here just so there's something for guests to do over here. Like, just to have a reason to come here. Like a face painting kiosk. Yeah. Or... yeah, like that's where you get the headset. You can get that there. Alright, I'm kind of happy with this. So, let's go back to these guys. First, I'm actually going to hire a zookeeper. Yeah, like that. Alright, let's see this. Let's go to this, and... let's put 2 for the heck of it. Just because, why not? I'm also going to put a palm tree here. Right there. We're going to put 6 of these, I think. I don't think it's necessarily realistic to them, but it looks nice. So there's 1 palm tree, 2 palm tree, 3 palm tree, 4 palm tree, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, looks about right. There we go. And then in each of these corners over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a golden barrel cactus. Because why not? Alright, so let's see here. Yep. So once again, sorry about my unriveting lack of commentary, but I'm sort of focusing, and this is, well, one of the few times I've actually recorded this. That wasn't a test, like testing the audio and stuff, which wasn't exactly an easy thing to get right, so it took a bit longer than I would like to admit, but I got the audio sorted out, as you can hopefully tell. I hope I didn't mess it up still. No. That needs one of these. Alright, let's... I like how delightfully odd this one looks like. Put some berries over here. Some meats over here. Oh, I was already pregnant. Yeah, I can get water over here. Or here. And then there are 2 toy balls, one here, one here. What? That is weird. Can I kick it into it? There we go. That's what I wanted it to look like. They all get covered, don't they? Not that one. There we go, that's perfect. So the water's still visible. Then cover the rest with desert grass. So yeah, I'm actually probably gonna have to split this up into multiple parts. So I'm gonna finish up the Fennec foxes, and then I believe in the next episode we'll get to 2 of my favorite animals that normally I would have done these 2 first, but I just decided to use the existing mountain for the alpine animal I have allotted, and I will also be posting in the description the specifics of the challenge. So if, for whatever reason, you at home have Dzuy Tycoon 2 and want to play along with this challenge, then you can, and also you can see what my friends are going to have to do and what exactly I am doing. So it should be interesting to see how this develops, and I really hope I can get them to take part in this, just because I think it'd be fun. I've gotten to 1 star now with only Ethiopian red wolves and none of my usual shenanigans. And I guess I may as well talk a bit about what all the requirements are now as well. So, I believe one of the exhibits has to be a Bluebuck exhibit. You should have 6 plus Bluebucks in the exhibit, and also a Bongo exhibit, and you'll need, I believe, 4 is what I listed. At least 4 bongos in the exhibit. And also, as a general rule, the biome and basically everything in the exhibit should match, i.e. fences, shelter, biome, plants, food, toys, should all be appropriate to the animal. So, basically, you should be meeting the animal's needs as well, not just making whatever the heck you want and putting the animals in and calling it a good time. I think the audio is still a bit loud with this. I may have to fix that in the future. At least it's loud for me. But I'll wait till I think that's good. Yeah, I mean, there's 6 foxes to be put here. I'm gonna go sell this balloon bouquet. Where'd it show up? Oh, that's especially bad. They spawn in there. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. That food looks nice and cool. We have a whole area to run around. But anyway, I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Also, there has to be some African elephants, approximately 4 of them. Then, of course, the 4 Ethiopian red wolves, 6 Fennec foxes, and 2 Bush-Antlered deer. Those are the 6 specific requirements for animals. Then the rest are all different animals that have a choice, but the first 4 of these actually have some sort of specific about them that are a category, but Also, the herds for these animals should be the appropriate size, so if it likes to herd, then it should be 6+. If it's solitary, only 2. And if it's sort of a small herd animal, like the Ethiopian red wolves here, or the bongos I've listed, it should be 4+. Also, you should have both males and females. I prefer 1-to-1 just because that makes things work better, in my opinion. And anyway, as for the other 6 sort of free choice, 1 has to be any marine animal. I will basically say that anything from Marine Mania counts, so long as it is a heavily aquatic animal. A show is completely optional, and I'm not really going to care unless you make a 5-star show, but I'm not going to be considering shows part of this challenge. Any tundra land animal, so this has to be something from the tundra that is that isn't aquatic. So woolly rhino, muskox, caribou, short-faced bear, polar bear, emperor penguin, and to a lesser extent Pacific walrus may also be counted, but I'm hesitant to count Pacific walrus. Also, do note that the Pacific walrus can count as either the marine animal or tundra land, not both. Emperor penguin will not count. So, also there has to be an amphibious wetland animal. I think most of them are amphibious, but Kentrosaurus, Florida panther, Proto-Archaeopteryx, elephant bird, I think all the extinct animal ones, except Diprotodon. Diprotodon is amphibious. As well as the Florida panther. So basically, hippopotamus, flamingo, Nile croc, beaver, African buffalo, Nile monitor, all valid. Though I suggest going for a vanilla Zoo Tycoon one. And then another requirement is any dinosaur. Which one? This one. There. I'm gonna add a few more staff gates. Oh. Yeah, sometimes this game just has some difficulties that just cannot be explained. There. That's... I feel decent about that. I'll keep that there. Oh, sorry. A bit tired. So then, you have to have one dinosaur. Basically, any big dinosaur or the giant ground sloth will count too. But something that needs a dinosaur fence or some sort of high high security fence, though. I think I may actually just count dinosaurs, because I don't think these guys enrage. But it has to be something that can enrage and is big and extinct. Just gonna sell this real quick. Free money. And then the last two, whatever the heck you want, though there are going to be a few bonus points for picking a few animals. There's several that I really like that I have not listed, so I may be a little biased to some of my friends if they manage to find one of the free choice animals that I like. So, as for miscellaneous things, include at least 2 food courts. I have one right now just because I started this recently, so I only have 2 exhibits right now, so what do you expect? However, 16 plus zookeepers suggested, and how I'm doing it is there are 4 zookeepers who roam around, and then 12 are going to be specifically assigned to a place. Map should be large just because you don't want to run out of room. I think I mentioned it before. Viewing areas by each exhibit, I have these here just for decoration more than anything. It's in free play mode. Hire maintenance workers. I have 6 right now. That might be a bit much for what we're currently running, but I feel like it may be enough. I may even need more. Should be some decor. I'll get to that shortly. At least 1 normal gift stand, 1 extinct, 1 marine. This is just because your guests will want merchandise of specific animals, and you'll have something of everything here. Dino capture team, because otherwise you will regret it, because you don't want your dinosaur getting out and killing a bunch of people. It just puts insurance through the roof. Just ask Jurassic Park people. And then you only really need the 12 exhibits. You could make more if you wanted to, but it's just not worth it. And I'm actually going to save the game, and we're actually going to call the episode here today. I'm going to call this challenge to example, just because this is what I have. So, over the next few days, I'll finish this zoo up, and I'll actually do it with you guys on YouTube, so it should be interesting to see what we end up coming out with in the end, and I'm excited to see where this goes. So with that, I will see you guys next time in Zoo Tycoon 2.